Hey everybody, welcome back to Race of History. Today we're going to get into a two-part Sabaton English and Swedish for the Carolean's prayer. I'm not sure if that's exactly how you pronounce that, but we're going to do both parts of it today. So we're going to start with the Swedish version, which I won't even try to pronounce that one, but that's what we're going to do. This one will be first, the Swedish version, and then I'll get into the English version right after. So let's go ahead and get into it. God, the songs on this album I feel like stand out. I don't know, it's weird to I can't put it into words, but there's something about the songs on this album that sound different than the other songs. I like them a lot.
Svea rikes gränser hörs ett kall från ovan jord. Följer kristendomens regler, offensivens man, soldat i Jesu namn. För fränder, fosterland och konung, genom elden skall han gå. Opåverkad inför ödet, möter döden för sin religiösa tro. In i striden genom guldregn Herrens vilja sker. In i striden går han på led tills han vittgat ser Carolean marschera fram.
So is this from just a Swedish soldier's perspective? Is that what the viewpoint is on this one? It's what it seems like, at least up to this point.
Moral och religion förenar, mod och brödraskap består. Att smöda Guds namn, möta döden, offensivens man, soldat i Jesu namn. In i striden genom ett guldregn Herrens vilja sker. idag och förlåt oss våran skuld. Fader vår som är i himmelen, helgat varde ditt namn. Tillkom med ditt rike, ske din vilja, så som i himmelen, så upp på jorden. Ge oss bröd och idag och förlåt oss våran skuld. Halleluja.
Okay, so that was the Swedish version. There's a couple of things on that one. One, I like the chorus. The March 4th and golly, I can't remember what they rhymed it with. But that part was really cool to me. Every time I heard it, I was like, man, that was such a good job doing that as a bridge. Also, I've heard the Lord's Prayer obviously a million times. That was very interesting to hear it in Swedish. Hearing all of this stuff in Swedish for all these different songs has been a very interesting experience for me because I more or less, because I don't know the language at all, I more or less have just been going off of how it sounds. And I feel like, especially for this album, the Swedish really, really complements the types of songs because Swedish, at least to my untrained ear, sounds more aggressive in faster parts and more solemn in slower parts. It's almost, I said this in a comment on one of the other songs, but it almost sounds like German in that way to me, where it can change from super aggressive to solemn very quickly and depending on kind of how you're using it. A question I have for everybody before I get into the English version, because this is from the Swedish soldier's perspective, I had somebody, I think Thomas is who it was, who said, who referenced essentially like, not conscription, but God, I'm blanking on the word, where everybody has to enlist at least for a short time period. I don't know why I'm going brain dead on the word for it, but anyway, what is the history of that in Sweden? Does it go back a long time? Did it come about from one particular conflict? How long did it go? When did it stop? Or does it still continue? I'm very curious about all of that. So you guys let me know. With that being said, let's now switch over and get into the English version. I'll see y'all in just a second. All right, here we go. Back at it for the English version. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Sorry, real quick. I meant to point this out in the other one. It's very interesting, isn't it, that this is... Maybe this is just a U.S. thing. I'm not sure how it works in all other places of the world. But it's very interesting, the show of religion in the background here being done through church organs, which obviously are playing right now, and then the Lord's Prayer later on. I feel like that was a pretty clever way to, I mean, because it's kind of like the background of the song, and it's also, you know, it's kind of the background of the time period here. So I just feel like that was a very clever way to do that.
darkness from the heavens. Through hostile fire they will march, unaffected by the volleys. They said that their faith will keep the fear at bay. Into battle facing the fire, north I will be done. Into battle walking a line, see the white in their eyes, Caroleans are marching on. Put the lights in God's hand for the kingdom and for the land.
Fatherland is what they meant for it.
See the white in their eyes, Caroleans are marching on. Morale and discipline unites them. A common faith to keep them strong. Always on their way to heaven. In the name of Christ, their enemies chastise. Into battle facing the fire, Lord, thy will be done. Into battle walking a line, see the white in their eyes, Caroleans are marching on. Put the lights in God's hand for the kingdom and for the land.
God, I like the chorus of the both versions of this song so much. So much. It might be my favorite chorus of any of the Sabaton songs. I don't know. There's something about it. I like it so much.
See the white in their eyes, Caroleans are marching on. Av det går som är i himmelen, pengar har det ditt land.
Okay, so that was the Carolean's Prayer, the Swedish version, and then the English version. I really, really liked this song. The chorus of it was great. It's always very interesting for me to watch videos and with Sabaton hear songs that reference old armies for countries that are still around today. Because from my perspective in the U.S., most of our most of our military tradition or thought process or heroes or whatever, all of that stuff comes from World War One, World War Two, and Vietnam. Right? That's essentially where all of that stuff is pulled from for the modern day. We don't have a history that's this old, though. The country, the American Revolution was being fought right before the start of the 1800s. So this is always very interesting to me, to see how these things are talked about and referenced from people that are in other countries. So, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Help me keep building the channel over here. I will try to get as many videos that I'm working on out as quickly as possible. Bear with me a little bit. I'm with the movie reaction and the video that I made. I'm got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm working through it as quickly as possible, and I'll get everything out eventually. So I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching along with me, and I will see you all next time.